any illusions we have that white supremacy is in the past tense, it's a bubble that's been violently popped. My name is Catherine Hernandez. I am the author of Scarborough and the upcoming book Crosshairs. Crosshairs came about because of the Pulse massacre. After watching the news unfold, I remember seeing these posts on Facebook from numerous folks from the QT BIPOC community saying, do I need to buy a gun? Do I need to protect myself? But I had never considered that before. Like, do I need to arm myself as the world is changing in such frightening ways? So what the book has now been shaped into is that it's about a QT BIPOC network of people who are learning how to take arms against white supremacy. Like, I can count on my hand how many white allies I feel like I can really have those difficult conversations and leave the room without bawling my eyes out. However, just the fact that I can count them on my hand at all means so much. I think that's what allyship has to look like by yourself without it being a performance. I'm hoping in the reading of the novels that people will understand it's like, so it actually has to be in the fibers of my being in order to show up for these folks, is in a quiet way, but to be as loud as possible when I'm amongst other allies to make sure that they're gonna join me in the fight. My daughter and I actually fled an abusive ex once, and so we were homeless for a little bit, and when we ended up moving closer to the lake, and that's where I finished the novel Scarborough. Scarborough for me used to be almost like a purgatory. I remember always wanting to leave Scarborough when I was a teenager, and because of the fact that we had to flee and we ended up in Scarborough again, I remember thinking, oh crap, I'm back at square one. But I realized that my writing was coming alive during that time simply because the conversations I was hearing between people were so much more genuine than what I was hearing downtown. Downtown, I feel like I'm gonna just like gouge my eyes out. It's so boring. Whereas here, I love listening to people talk to each other. And I think that the reason why our conversations are so much more genuine is because there's no pretense. It gives that specific flavor that is Scarborough.